Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video, man. Today, I got a very cool video for y'all today. I got a very interesting video topic for y'all today. As y'all can see by the title and thumbnail, I'm basically just finna be giving y'all proof. And if I'm being real with y'all, it's undeniable proof. Like what I'm about to show y'all is undeniable proof that the people at Bandai do listen to us, they do hear us, and they just refuse to listen to us. They refuse to give us the things we want, whether it's costumes, whether it's maps, whether it's this, whether it's that, you feel me? And we finna get into that in a second. But first, before we get into that, so I don't know if y'all been like playing this game heavily since they dropped the patch in the DLC, but I've been on here and I've been noticing some changes. I've been noticing a few things that it don't really make sense to me. For example, I noticed that like gut punches have the same properties, and I seen Al Woo talk about it too, but gut punches have the same properties as a sweep now. So you remember, like, if I was to sweep somebody on Spark and Zero, they would in a sense have super armor. I don't know if I want to say super armor, but you wouldn't be able to hit them, and they would be able to sidestep out the way unless you did a light smash, or unless you did like a gut punch or flying kicks on certain characters. You could break that, in a sense, armor, right? That's the same way gut punches are now. So, and I think they did it to make it to where you couldn't just gut punch somebody from the front and get their back. But in my opinion, it might be causing a few more problems than what it should. But I mean, it doesn't have to. It's always a way to get out of it. But I'm about to show y'all why I'm saying this right now. I was fighting against some dude. Y'all probably know him. His name Hyper Big Louie. And I'm gonna be real, he was pretty much spamming Vanishing Assault the whole time I was fighting him. But it was one time he got it off, and it was just very crazy to me. I'm about to show y'all that right here, bro. Now, I don't know if y'all just peep what I just peeped right there, bro. And I had to go to the end of my video to get to this. Actually, a clip that was supposed to be in this video, but I cut it from the video. But I don't know if y'all just seen what I seen, but I gut punched this man, and he was able to Vanishing Assault out of the gut punch just simply because I started hitting him regular instead of doing a light smash or flying kicks. And the only way that the flying kicks would get past that little armor that he got right there is if I'm not mistaken, you had to be a 7 DP or up, maybe a 6 DP, but I think it's 7 DP. If you're a 7 DP character, you can break armor right there. Not break armor, but you can get past the little stun, I guess, you feel me? But if you don't have that, you might be good, because he can just vanish the light smash, you feel me? So I'm not gonna lie, it's like I understand why they did it. They did it only because they didn't want you just being able to gut punch people and get their back instantly. You know, that's what rolling hammer is for. But I mean, come on, bro. I don't know, because y'all seen he just used Vanishing Assault like I wasn't just hitting him. That shouldn't be possible, bro. That shouldn't be possible. And that's why I be saying, like, sometimes I feel as though they just don't optimize the game when they do these patches. It's almost like they just do this stuff and don't think about it like thoroughly, you know. But that's just my opinion. I guess there's ways to get around it. But I mean, if you're not somebody that's like somebody that's been playing this game for a while, if you anybody that's not a super high rank, that's probably damn near gonna get you every time, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention, just in case you run into somebody that is sitting there spamming Vanishing Assault. You're gonna have to hit them. You're gonna have to hit them with flying kicks. You could do a gut punch as well right there. You're gonna have to hit them with something, you feel me? Or you just gonna have to anticipate the Vanishing Assault like I did in the video. But without further ado, man, let's get into the main topic of this video, bro. All right, so first things first, bro. Let's get into the first point, man. So I don't know if y'all remember a video that I posted. It was probably like a few days ago. Honestly, it was like probably a day or a couple. It was probably either the day before the DLC trailer dropped or the day before that. I'm not really too sure. But Rhymestyle made a video basically talking down on Bandai and talking shit about these niggas and talking about how like disappointing and how unprofessional it is for them to be releasing a DLC this late, you feel me, and not even like letting us know what the fuck is going on. That he basically got on their ass. And I don't know if y'all peeped, but a couple days later or a day later, bro, they literally released the DLC, bro. They literally released the DLC, bro. That means that they was listening. Now, let me get a short little clip just so y'all can see what he was saying. Probably gonna be like 30 seconds or so, just to refresh y'all memory, bro.
What's going on with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? The reason why I asked that is because it's like, do y'all even know what y'all want to do anymore? This is what annoys me about this. And by the way, before we get into it, I don't want this to be this is why we don't like Sparking Zero all over the comments. I mean, by all means, I'm not gonna stop you. You're more than welcome to voice your opinions. We've been doing that for the past year. The first couple of weeks of that game were magical and amazing. And then we realized what was wrong with the game, and the game kind of like fell off for a lot of us. The reason I'm making this video is because I truly feel it's one or two things, and both are pretty extreme in my opinion. Either Bandai doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with the game, or two, they're working on a massive update that's going to make as many people as possible happy, and they're waiting to, I guess, get to the point where they can announce it. And I'm hoping it's option 2.
All right, so obviously we don't need to watch the entire video or even a large portion of it. Y'all know what video I'm talking about now, right? So Rhymestyle posted that video, and like I said, they literally released the DLC 2 days later. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it was a coincidence, but it was already going to do it. It was already planned for the end of the month, this, that, and the third. I don't think so. I'm going to be real. I'm almost positive, bro. Them niggas probably would have waited till like the 30th or the 1st of October somehow, some way, and made some bullshit up as to reason why they had to slightly delay it again. Just for the, you know what I'm saying? But since my nigga Rhymestyle said something, they got on they shit and released the shit, bro. So once again, this is the first piece of proof that I wanted to show y'all as to how I know for a fact these niggas be watching our videos, they see what the fuck we saying, and they still don't change shit, bro. You feel me? Now, they did release that after Rhymestyle said something, so I get him that. But what about everything else we've been talking about? You feel me? What about everything else? Everything else we done sat here and told y'all need to fix when it come to this game. Everything else we told y'all we needed when it came to this game, and y'all niggas still haven't delivered, bro. This shit is crazy. So once again, that's the first piece of evidence, y'all. That is the first piece of evidence. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section below, bro. But let's go ahead and get into the second piece of evidence. I got 3 pieces of evidence, bro. Let's get into the second piece of evidence right quick, bro. Well, I don't know if y'all remember early in Sparking Zero's lifespan when the game first dropped, a lot of the pro Tenkaichi 3 players and just a lot of the people that played Tenkaichi 3 heavy back in the day, people like Grandmaster Hawk and amongst other people, Grandmaster Hawk just probably the most popular person that was like in that community for real. So basically early on in the game's lifespan, these people that played this game made a whole document basically talking about things they wanted to change when it came to Sparking Zero. Now, did everything in the document change? Of course not. They didn't change everything that they were saying, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't agree with that. That was just a lot of the pro players and a lot of the BT3 players. However, do I think that a lot of the mechanics they were asking to be changed probably would have bettered the game? Possibly. I'm not gonna lie. It's very possible. But that's not the point. The point is the fact that I'm 100% positive Bandai saw these things and saw these changes that people like Grandmaster Hawk and other BT3 players were claiming that they wanted for this game, and they actually changed a few of them. And I'm about to show y'all proof of that right here, bro.
Yo, how are you guys doing? So in today's video, I will be going over or reacting to this document that Tenkaichi competitive players have made, which are all of these guys. If you look them up and you like them, give them a follow, because they put a lot of effort, thought, and passion into this document. 26 pages of just pure effort and passion. And we love effort and passion here. So regardless if I agree or disagree with them, I really appreciate their passion towards the game. Gameplay. If an opponent disconnects or rage quits, their rank points should decrease, whilst the player that stays should be rewarded with an increase of rank points. Adding a timeout system may also help this issue. 100% agree, of course. I don't know why it wasn't implemented in the first place. Super counters. Adjust super counter cooldown. The input can be spammed without consequence. Back in Tenkaichi 3, the game puts a 1-second cooldown on super counters when the input is pressed with the incorrect timing, and the game used to punish players who press the input again by resetting the cooldown period. It appears in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero that the game doesn't have as long of a cooldown, nor does it punish players who press the input repeatedly. I don't think this is a great solution. Make Z counter chains quicker. Z counters should take more ki to perform, and they should be faster in general. Currently, exchanges of Z counters take too long to complete when both players have a lot of ki. Z counters should take most of, if not an entire bar of ki per vanish. Additionally, the player with less ki should not be the one who wins the exchange by either teleporting behind the attacker but not knocking them away, or by knocking them away while locking out immediate follow-up options. This is to prevent a positive feedback loop, i.e. the player with high key will typically stay at high key indefinitely. Perception/super perception. For standard controls while in perception stance, the guard input can be spammed to break throws. Please remove this. 100% agreed. This is, I can't believe they didn't notice this. Like, perception recovery is too fast. It allows repeated use without any repercussions while taking little key. Please add a cooldown to the input to avoid repeated use. Spam. It could be spammed very easily, but do I think that's an issue?
Hey, shout out my boy Al Wu for them clips right there. I went to Grandmaster Hawk channel to try to go over it, but I couldn't find it, so I just said, fuck it, let me go to Al Wu channels, because I remember Al Wu going over those notes. Luckily, the video is still up, thank God, bro, because I don't know what be going on with videos on YouTube, but for some reason, this ain't like niggas just be taking their shit down randomly out of nowhere. But as y'all can see, it was a lot of changes that not the Al Wu, but it was a lot of things that the pro players for Tenkaichi 3, and I don't think all of them was pro players. However, a lot of the things that they said that they wanted changed, a lot of those things did end up getting changed. When I say majority of them got changed, over time, I would say that probably like a smooth 50% of them got changed. I'm not gonna lie, smooth 50%. The other 50%, hell nah, they wasn't changing all that shit. Y'all niggas tripping, I ain't gonna lie. They wasn't finna fuck with us that heavy, you feel me? But it does once again show that they are listening, that they are peeping the things that we asking for. You feel me? It shows, you feel me? So once again, like, I know I've been very hard on this game, and I done criticized this game a lot, and it deserves it. It's very deservingly so. I think that's a word, but it definitely deserves it. You feel me? But I will commend them. They do listen to certain things. I just feel as though as a community, we probably gotta speak up louder. Like, we probably gotta, and that's why I say it's very good that somebody like Rhymestyle came out and said something about this stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to say if I'm not mistaken, because I know for a fact, but Rhymestyle made a video yesterday and I reacted to it on my stream, and I'm gonna make a video talking about that tomorrow. He basically said something about how him and a lot of other creators have already, like, he said he's been talking to them about Sparking Zero. You feel me? So this could mean some change could come. You feel me? Because if I'm being real, a lot of the people that have been speaking out about this game have been creators that's like around my size, around Hawk size, you feel me, around that range. I think the most somebody had, like, subscriber wise, was probably like 20 to 50k. You know, you had somebody like P Rose with 80k, almost 90k, you feel me? But nobody to the degree of a Rhymestyle or a C-Reacts has came out and really, you know, put their word out, you know, till Rhymestyle actually did. But nobody has really did that. So with him doing that, that could change a lot. And the fact that he's saying that he's talking to other creators, and I'm pretty sure the creators he's talking to are probably the same size as him. You know, he knows C-Reacts, Afro Senju, Dado, even he know he cool with all them niggas, bro. So if he get them niggas to lock in and say something about this shit, bro, this could change a lot, bro. This could change a lot for this game, you feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. I'm not trying to sound delusional or, you know, act like I'm, you know, be overly positive about something that, you know, has only brought negativity, but I'm just saying it could. You never know. Because them niggas haven't spoken out about this game for real like that. They haven't put out any changes they would want. You know, they haven't really said nothing. Niggas just stop playing this shit, you feel me? But moving on from that, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that little slight discussion that I just talked about right there down in the comment section below. But moving on from that, let me give y'all the last piece of evidence that these niggas are even watching people that are my size, Joe size, OPAC size, you feel me, subscriber base. They are watching people like us as well. I'm about to show y'all how I know this, bro. Peep this right. I'm about to show y'all one of my videos where I talked about something that they needed to get changed, and it ended up getting changed. Here you go, bro. I just want y'all to see what's happening in this video, bro. I just want y'all to pay attention, pay very close attention to what's happening. The first like 4 minutes of this video is literally just finna be me showing you. Pay attention. This is a Z rank, mind you, right? Just pay attention to what's happening, right? So I beat him right here, and y'all finna see the main issue with rank. Mind you, that is a Z rank. I want y'all to pay very close attention to that. We're gonna get into the intro later, but I want y'all to pay very close attention to this right here, bro.
You? Oh, that's so. I need to
Gang, I just played against a Z rank and didn't get no points for it, bro. And I know people have been talking about this for a long while, and you see this a whole nother Z rank on a 6-game win streak on UI sign once again. You feel me? These are people that's playing meta. They are literally playing as cheesy as possible, trying to get dubs, and it's getting to the point where I fight them. Look what this dude do right here. This man goes into ultra MUI, bro. This man goes MUI on me, bro. And pay attention to what happens, y'all. Pay attention to what happens. Cause I'm gonna let this match play out, cause this was a hard fought match. You feel me? This was not easy, bro. This was not easy, y'all. Now just pay attention. Guess how many points I'm finna get for beating bro right here. Guess how many points? These are super clutch super counters right there, bro. That's Clutch Don Hall of Fame. You feel me? Clutch Don, bro. Clutch Don had to get activated for that dub. Now let's see what I got for it, bro. Let's see what I got for getting that dub right there. That took everything in me to get. That took me literally just activating all my Hall of Fame badges just to get that one single dub right there. Let's see what I got, y'all. Let's see, bro. Now, y'all, that was a video I posted probably like a couple weeks ago, maybe a little bit less than a couple weeks ago. I know for obviously it was before they just dropped the new patch or the DLC. And guess what happened in the patch right after that, bruh? Players will now receive a minimum of 50 points regardless of the difference in rank points. At the end of the season, players ranked 1st to 100 will receive a text title indicating their rank, and the same for character rankings. Now, I 100% do not believe that's a coincidence that they ended up changing the first point on there, like that they said something about the rank points. That's clearly because I made that video. I'm the only person that's made a video about that outside of, I think, Weiss. It's a dude named Weiss. Y'all know Weiss. Y'all know my boy Weiss. You feel me? He made a video talking about it, but he's not. I don't know. It's possible they seen it, you feel me? But I know my video got a lot of views and people was actually talking about this shit, you feel me? This has been a problem in this shit for a long time, you feel me? And I was one of the only people outside of Weiss to post something about it, you feel me? So once again, that shows that they are 100% watching the content of the niggas that's around my size and probably even smaller than me, you feel me? And then the other 2 points that was on that on the patch notes that I read to y'all, I actually made a video about that as well. I made a video about that a while ago, bruh. And I was one of the only people, me and President Rose, one of the only people that have came out and said that we need that shit, bruh. And they listen. Well, they I guess they listen about the, you know, giving us titles, I guess, for like 1 through 100. Even though I didn't say I wanted a title for 1 through 100, I just said you need a reward for actually hitting 1 through 100, you feel me? Not just hitting Z rank. But you know, it is what it is. I said that we should have got cosmetics and accessories and shit, but they clearly not trying to get it to us. It is what it is. Like I said, the only reason I'm even making this video is to show y'all proof that these niggas are paying attention. They are listening to us. A lot of times they just choosing not to do the shit we asking for, you feel me? And it's funny because I remember I made a video a long while ago and it was called like the big creators are the reason, like they the reason this game died. They the reason this game fell off. And a lot of people try to like, bro, how can you blame it? They don't have to play it. And I was like, I'm not saying they have to play anything, but the fact that they stopped playing this game is the main reason why it fell off. Because they had the control. They could have made this game great. They could have said what they needed for this game, and Bandai and Spike Chunsoft would have listened to them because they are the voice for the community. They are the big names for the community. You feel me? They don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about a lot of the niggas. You feel me? They'll do certain things I say, but y'all seen what happened when Rhymestyle came out and said that shit, bro. They changed that shit immediately, y'all. I can't make that up. That's proof in the pudding. That's proof in the pudding, bro. That's proof in the pudding, bro. So like I said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think of, what y'all thought about this whole discussion that I'm, you know, trying to have right here. What y'all thought about this whole video. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I think it's pretty much solidified that they are 100% seeing the things that we asking for. They are just not delivering. They not delivering. Unless somebody like Syriax, Dotto, Rhymestyle, Afro Sinju, or somebody of those calibers come out and say something, they not change it. I guarantee you. Let Rhymestyle come out making a video about the shit he want for Sparking Zero and he got like bullet points and shit like that, actually talking about the things he want. I guarantee y'all, bro, that shit gonna be changed by the next patch, bro. Everything he said, maybe even sooner. Same receiver. If he got Syriax and Afro Sinju and Dotto all on one video and they talk about this shit in a live stream or some shit and they, you know, get a lot of views, we make that video blow up. Gang, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, that shit will change the course of this game. That shit would change the course of this game. Will I think it'll bring this game back and make people, you know, bring the player base back? It possibly could. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, it possibly could. But that's still far-fetched. I don't want to say it for a fact that that's what would happen. But that's like that's the best bet. They are in control of this community, bro. Them the niggas that's in control of this community. Not Bandai, not Spike. Them niggas, bro. For example, Xenoverse, in my opinion, bro, Xenoverse, it has a lot of content. But, bro, that shit was ass. You feel me? Like, bro, it was a lot of shit on there that was ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, playing online, which was the majority of what C-Reacts was doing. But even though online play was ass and C-Reacts was playing it, so what did that make everybody else do? Get on that bitch and play it, bro. Once C-Reacts and them stopped playing that game heavily, what happened? Nigga, the numbers for the game died down a little bit, bro. That's the same thing that's happening that's the same thing that happened with Sparking. Once all them niggas stop playing it, niggas stop playing it, bro. People have a hive mindset. It is what it is. That's just reality. So when they see a big creator like them niggas stop playing it, they gonna stop playing it as well. You feel me? Like, even with me, a lot of times people tell me that they downloaded the game because they seen me playing it or they seen somebody else playing it. You feel me? Like, bro, that's just human nature. But yeah, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video and everything I was saying in it, man. But before we get to the end of the video, let me go ahead and give y'all this short little funny video of the day, man.
Oh. Bro, this shit is so annoying. Like, bro, okay, does this character just have unlimited skill points? Like, does this character have unlimited fucking skill points, man? Every time I hit him away, he had 2 skill points to just immediately revenge counter back on top of me. How is he doing that? He's literally like glitching the game or something, bro. Like, he's glitched. Like, how does he have unlimited fucking skill points, man?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if I showed y'all that clip already. If I have, let me know in the comment section. I'm not sure. But shout out to that nigga Amani. You know I gotta shout my nigga Amani out, bro. He one of the funniest niggas in the community. Whether he's a crash out or not, I always enjoy seeing the clips of him. The only reason I don't be joining that nigga live is because, boy, I be going in there, nigga, it'll be like 9 straight ads. Boy, you got me fucked up, boy. I'm not watching 9 straight ads, bro. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I be hating that shit, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about ads on YouTube and shit. I feel like the ones on YouTube ain't as bad because you can skip them. But, bro, on Twitch, bro, that bitch will make you sit through a whole 9 ads, bro. Swear to God, bro. But nah, that's the main reason why I don't be really watching nobody on Twitch stuff. I'm being real. It's not even just him. But once again, shout out to him. He definitely got some good content on, you know, over on Twitch. If y'all want to see some crash shots, definitely go fuck with Amani J. Jefferson, man. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about everything I talked about in this video, man. I hope this was pretty interesting for y'all. I hope it opened y'all minds to, you know, so y'all can see, like, bro, they are listening. They just are actually choosing not to give a fuck and choosing not to change shit because the right niggas ain't coming out saying shit. It's really that simple. You feel me? They changed a little bit of the things we asked for, but they don't give a fuck. They don't give too much a fuck about us, you know, versus the bigger creators to change everything we asking for. That's just my opinion, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section below. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little shit. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don Coolio out, bruh.